Hello everyone and welcome to the 100 Wonders of the World. Today we'll be talking about Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya is in Thailand and the continent is Asia. Ayutthaya, founded by the Khmer sometime before the mid-14th century. The city of Ayutthaya was known as the sacred city of the angels and kings. After King Ramathibodi I made Ayutthaya his royal capital. In Thailand, even today, the panorama of the medieval city of Ayutthaya brings to mind a stage set from The King and One, with its soaring 260-foot tall chedis temple towers, magnificent temple complexes, and massive Buddha statues. For more than 400 years, the kings of Ayutthaya, there were 35 of them in all, ruled the great land of Siam from its confines. The city grew into one of the largest and most prosperous in all of Southeast Asia, with a population of around 1 million at its height. The glory days of the city of Ayutthaya came to an end in the 18th century, when it was invaded by Burmese troops. Around 65,000 people still live in what is today a small provincial capital. Ayutthaya rose in the 14th century, thanks to the decline of the previous capital, Sukhothai. In 1351, Ramathibodi I moved his administrative offices and royal residence to the site of an older Khmer-founded city located on an island between the Mainam Khao Phraya, Pasak, and Loburbi rivers, today some 45 miles from modern Bangkok. The fertile river plains, rich harvests, and a highly efficient system of tax collection formed the basis of Ayutthaya's prosperity and wealth. Regular trade relationships with other lands were firmly in place. Business with China, Java, Malaysia, India, Ceylon, Japan, and Persia flourished, as it did trade with Portugal, France, Holland, and England through their far eastern outposts. Temples, palaces, and giant Buddha statues were erected, all made of the finest materials and elaborately decorated. The chedis were given particular attention, with the domes of the towers completely covered in gold leaf. At the end of the 17th century, the city began to crumble as the kings of Ayutthaya involved themselves in a series of costly military conflicts with neighboring Burma. The massive city, while built in the 16th century of well-fired mud brick, held of numerous sieges by Burmese troops, but finally on April 7, 1767, Ayutthaya fell. The Burmese overran the city, plundering the temple treasuries and demolishing most of the beautiful city. According to legend, the very eyes of the great Buddha statues flowed with tears as Ayutthaya was destroyed. Ayutthaya lay in rubble and ashes, and all attempts at rebuilding came to nothing after King Rama I moved his court to the newly founded capital city of Bangkok. Today, only a hint, Ayutthaya's former grandeur and glory remain among the ruins. The imposing, towering, bell-shaped chedis and ruins of temples and monasteries were more reminders of the medieval past, when the chambers of these structures housed saintly relics alongside the mortal remains of the kings and members of the royal family. The tower of the temple of Mahatat was once said to be the last resting place of the physical remains of the historical Buddha himself. During its golden age, Ayutthaya had 3 royal palaces, 375 temples, 94 city gates, and 29 forts. The most beautiful of the temples is without a doubt Wat Phra Si Sanphet, built in the 15th century with 3 soaring chedis. The ashes of King Ramathibodi II, as well as those of his father Ramathibodi I, the first two kings of Ayutthaya, were kept here in the most visible symbol of the city. The ruins of Ayutthaya are a magnificent legacy of this once marvelous city and its tremendous cultural achievements. The aesthetic influences of the Khmer India and Ceylon met here in glorious celebration of form and richness of style. The world would never know nothing like it again. Now let's look at some of the dates. From 1350 to 1767, reign of the five dynasties of the Kingdom of Ayutthaya. Around 1350, King Ramathibodi I founded the city as his royal residence and administrative capital. 1350 and around 1458, Golden Age of Ayutthaya art began. Around 1492-1532, construction of the chedis of Wat Phra Si Sanphet. Around 1569, the 260 feet tall chedi of the Phu Kao Thong was built. Around 1590 through 1605, reign of King Naresuan. Around 1656 through 1688, reign of King Narai. From April 17 to 1767, Ayutthaya destroyed by the Burmese. Around 1956, first attempts at restoring the city. 1958, the artistic treasures of Wat Ratchubarana were discovered. 1979, the restoration of Wat Phra Si Sanphet was completed. 1991, Ayutthaya was named a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Thank you for listening, everyone. Stay tuned for more of the 100 Wonders of the World. Thank you.